Oh my gosh, of course she comes in. Hey, I'm Dana, and today... Hey, I'm Dana. Welcome back. Today we are watching Oshi No Ko episode 2, and I'm super excited for it. The first episode felt like a prologue to me. Felt like they were setting up a whole lot for the second episode as like the start of the show. So I feel like today we're actually starting the show, and I made sure to check because when I was watching the first episode, I was like, dang, how long is this? It ended up being, I think, like an hour and a half, if not a little bit longer. And today, it's only 26 minutes. Thank goodness. Not saying I don't like long shows, but when I'm not prepared for it, I'm not prepared for it. And I wasn't prepared for it. But it was a great episode. I loved so much about this show. The music was great. The visuals, great. I feel like I say that about every show that I watch. But the story had very emotional moments for me. You know, I shed a few tears when our girl passed. I didn't expect for the show to be about her children, or I guess her child that is her doctor incarnated as her child, who is now going to be an idol to avenge his mother's death, who was originally his patient, who is the mother of his sibling, who is the reincarnation of his old patient who died. Got it. So I wonder how long it's going to take him to realize that his sister is his old patient who passed away from cancer many years. Well, actually, I don't even know the time frame because I thought to be reincarnated it had to like happen. I get to die as that person is being born, because that's kind of what happened with him. He died right as her babies were being born, so he was reincarnated as her babies. I don't know too much about that stuff, so I don't know like the timeline of when the other girl died, but I assumed it was many years before. But I don't know. I'm happy that the sister, is her name Ruby? I'm excited that Ruby is getting to live out a life that she never had, because she died fairly young, and I mean she had cancer for probably the majority of her life and lived in a hospital, and the only thing that she fixated on was who ended up being her mother, which I think is a very crazy twist of fate. It's a little bit sad that, well, it is sad that she had to die, and she died because of someone's misconceptions of her. Yes, she was lying, but I think that's the whole thing with being an idol or a celebrity. There, you don't know that person. You're idealizing, or you're looking up to this fantasy or this image that you've created in your head, which is what ended up happening with her stalker. He just couldn't get over the fact that, one, she had children, and two, that she didn't love him. She didn't even know him, but she didn't really love anybody. She didn't know how to love. She was never loved to begin with. He killed her because of it. And he found out at the last minute that, you know, she was just trying her best. She loved them in the way that she thought could bring about some kind of feeling for herself. And, you know, he was so torn apart by all of that, and also by killing his idol, that he ended up killing himself in the end. But it was a very bittersweet ending for her, because she finally found love. She was so afraid of telling her children that she loved them, because she didn't think she would mean it, believe it. And in her last moments, with her last words, she told her children she loved them, and she found out that she meant it. It didn't feel like a lie to her. So I think, you know, as dark as that moment was, there was a sweet light to brighten it up. And how unfortunate that her son, Aqua / her doctor, had to watch all of that transpire, that he had to watch her die after falling in love with her. I'm curious to see just how the rest of the show transpires, and who is going to be their father. I don't know yet, and how well their careers are going to go. Do you think that Ruby is going to be as big of a sensation as her mother, and will she be in a group like her mother was, or will she be successful solo? Comment below what you guys think. So I think I've rambled long enough. Let's watch and figure out what is gonna happen in this show. Hey, sing it. Oh, is this the intro of the show, or is this? Yes, this is the intro of the show. But yeah, I have absolutely no guesses for who the father is, because my original guess was that it was the guy that was the stalker who originally killed the doctor. But it ended up not being him, I'm assuming, because he's dead. And they are still going on their search for him to avenge the death of their mother, because they blame him for... Well, I guess him and the stalker were connected to kill the mother. So, do you guys have any idea who it is? Do you think they've even showed who it is yet? Or... So my first guess was actually that it was the manager. I'm assuming it's not him. And then the second guess was the stalker. But other than that, I feel like they haven't really shown any other male figures other than like people that were like filler characters. Like they just filled the space. They didn't have lines or anything like in the film sets and stuff. There's been no other male characters. So I feel like they haven't shown us yet. But if you've got a really good eye and you've already seen it, comment below who you think it is. All right, now we're starting. No idea what that says. Want to be an idol along with me? Idol applications, I'm assuming. Dang, I wish I could read what this says. Oh, there's Ruby. I remember because she's got the star eye. 2 years. I'm assuming she's in high school. She's telling her your singing sucks. I love the background music. It sounds so like dreamy. Or not dreamy, but like fantastical. Ruby Hoshino. Oh, so it's still a secret. No one ever figured out that she had the kids. Oh, she was born into it. So her whole life was in the hospital. She didn't even get any time outside of that. I see why she was a true fan of her. She was my mama. I mean, like, that's just so crazy. What a twisted turn of fate. I'm gonna be like my mother. It's kind of so cool seeing them all grown up. That little dream. It's not a little dream. It is very interesting. I didn't think they would ever want to become an idol because of what they saw of their mother. But he understands it. Or not quite so much. Hey, you know what? She's right. She got her second chance. You know what? Live it to the fullest. Good for her. So the director did end up taking him under his wing. Yes, he sure has. He's sneaky. Oh, interesting. Sounds about right. I don't think they were ever any good without her. I mean, in theory, couldn't she just work with her to become an idol? Oh. But they could. Do you remember when they tricked her into thinking that they were like spirit guides inside of a baby? That was funny. I like that they're still close. Or, I mean, I guess they're still technically her kids, right? Like they took, well, she took them in. Ruby here? Oh, she didn't make it? Or she flashed? Oh yeah, she didn't make it. Interesting. So is she gonna make it big at all? Or is it gonna be her brother that makes it big? Dang. But I mean, they also did say she wasn't a good singer, so she ain't got all the talents. Oh, that was him. Dang. For real, dang. He's got a black star in his eye now. Dang, okay. Yeah, he got dark after she died. Oh, so she gets offers on the street and everything. Oh, dang. He didn't think of everything. Yeah. Oh, dang. Yeah, he couldn't. I mean, he couldn't do anything about that. He would have to walk behind her or something. No. I love her joy though. Like, let her be happy. I think if he knew who she was originally, he would understand. But it's her life. You gotta let her do it. Do what she wants to do. Yeah. He's gonna try to ruin this one for her too. What do you want? I mean, at least he's doing his due diligence, I guess. I think it's like $100. You better believe it. Oh, dang. So, not them. There was a little bit of that and a little bit of that. I could see that. Yeah, and then you have to make sure they all kind of meld well together and complement each other. He's not joking. Yeah, it's interesting that his star has darkened. But why not? They could. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. So actually, maybe her husband was the father, because he skipped out as soon as she died. He must have been heartbroken. She looks exactly the same. I don't know. Yes, she is 100% sure. Let the girl live. Dang. They're so unsupportive. That's what happened to your mama. She knows. Do you mean it? Absolutely. Because they suck. Oh, okay. So they are starting back up. Nice. Okay. With her daughter. That's really cool. I'm not kidding. Nice. That's cool, but I feel like it could get messy because that's technically her mom. And she's technically her boss. Aqua. Does he live with his mom or is that his housekeeper? Yeah, that must be his mom. So what's the sitch here? What are they doing? Is he his editor? I see, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He wants him to be an actor so bad. Janet. Dang. Dang. Yeah, his star gets white when he's with his sister, but every other time is black. Or director. Yeah. I see. Dang. Dark. For real. I'm paying attention. What you gotta say? Yes. Why'd she have to interrupt right at that moment? But for real though, he was saying some truths. I knew she was gonna come back in. Aww. It's a common thing for artists, okay? I mean, but like, he's speaking some truth, so. Nope. he not have a name? He calls him director. Oh my gosh, of course she comes in. Oh boy. The high school looks like an apartment building. Dang. That's intense. Is he gonna get in and she doesn't? Oh, that's the girl that he acted with. Yeah, that was a total jerk. Yeah. Yeah. That failed actor? Like baking soda? Yes, you. He's like, oh, you. What's her deal? He's like, no. He's got a fangirl already, and he hasn't even started. What is this? Is this the outro? We're already done? Well, that was quick. I was very confused for a second there. I guess because the first episode was too long, so this one went by in a snap. But that was a good episode. Ended at a very interesting spot. I already forgot that girl's name. She's a very forgettable character. Yeah, I remember her from that scene. She was just a brat. But I guess that makes sense because I think she was a very, very young kid. I wonder if she still did roles after that or if she kind of just failed as an actor and now she's trying to get back into it. But I guess they did say if you wanted to apply for the school, you had to be represented by a talent agency. So she must be still represented. So maybe she's been very active since then. Her reaction to him was very interesting though, because she didn't seem to like him when she was a kid, but she got really excited when she saw him. I was like, oh my gosh, you're gonna apply, right? But actually, when I think about it, I think she saw him as competition. So I guess if he applied for the school and they were both in the same acting program, then that would be her rival. But I mean, they wouldn't be going for the same roles because he's a boy and she's a girl. Yeah, I don't know. Is she gonna be a character that means something in this show? I have no idea. And also, what path is Aqua going to take? Is he going to end up in the performing arts sector of the school, or is he going to stay in the gen ed? I don't know, because I feel like if he did go into the acting, he would just be one of those people that just gets all the roles for some reason, like without trying, and you know, he would just become a huge star, probably even before his sister does. But I don't know. It seems like he wants to take more of the director route, the AD route, or the editing route. According to the director, he does really well. But I don't know just how successful the director is based off of his living conditions, but that is no way to judge someone. I'm curious to see how this show is going to progress. So I guess the only way to find out is to continue watching. So make sure you like and subscribe so you know when the next episode comes out. And if you guys aren't liking this show, don't worry, because if you aren't liking the show, don't worry, because I upload a new video every single day. All right, well, I will see you then. All right, guys. Bye.